Hi. My name is Quirijn and my graduation film Symbionts from Hazelu, distributed by Bonobo Studio, got selected for the off-limits section at the Annecy Festival, for which I'm very grateful. But when people saw my film, I would sometimes get two different types of questions. The first one would be, what the fuck? And the other one would be more like, how did you make it? What is this technique? And if I was very unlucky, it would be like, is this AI? Which, spoiler alert, it ain't. It's not. So I thought this is a nice opportunity to explain what it actually is, and I would do that in this video. So for my film Symbionts, I wanted to create kind of like a post-humanist alien ecosystem like everybody does, and I thought that the alien ecosystem, this world, will be more alien when its visual language is one that lingers between the figurative and abstract and leaves something for the imagination, for the interpretation of people, and so you can imagine your own world. I don't know, it's okay. So I thought I would make this custom tool in the ancient creative coding toolkit of open frameworks that would take the 3D renders I made in Houdini and then retexture them post-render. Okay, but how does it work then? So the texturing tool uses a cryptomat to make an outline for each 3D object in the render, and it fills that outline with a grid of images that come from a PNG sequence. I call this grid of images the segments. A custom AOV determines which frame from the sequence is placed where on the grid. The clay render is simply used to apply lighting to the segments, and it adds a little depth, but the whole thing is still, I would say, personally, it's my opinion, relatively flat. That's why I use another custom AOV containing the surface normals from the camera's perspective to then rotate the segments according to the curvature of the 3D object. We can rotate those segments realistically, but also flatten them or exaggerate their curvature. And then we can even play the PNG sequence like this. I think it's pretty cool. And then there are also some other blend modes that we can use for different looks. So this or this or this or no, that's all. And so that covers the most prominent features of my texturing tool. If this demonstration wasn't boring enough for you, there's a much more boring and confusing explanation on my website. You can go and look at it, but you don't have to, of course, it's not mandatory. If you are in Annecy, go to the off-limits competition, because not only is my film Symbionts there, but I've seen the images of the other films in that section and they look absolutely crazy and stunning and beautiful, and I'm very hyped to see them. So thank you very much for watching this, and thank you, Annecy, for making this possible. Cheers, goodbye, and have a nice day. I mean, come on, that's all I'm asking of you. Bye!